What a slogan you want to hear.
Yep. I think you'd be safer flying in Mexico, for Christ's sake. Most South American pilots are certified to fly in the United States airspace, so.
Well, that was a combination of things, but...
Oh, God.
Yeah. I think Mikey's bed already.
What? Oh, we got red. Oh, I see a glowing red eye in there. Who's that? Oh, that's actually the clock. Where is he?
Ah, whoop.
Uh-oh. Spotted. You've been spotted over there. I maybe come over there and get you. Yeah.
Where my wallet? I hope that comes in handy.
They are when you got to open up, you know, the battery. They don't. They're useless on a GM car, but on anything else, you know, you can open up the terminal pretty easy, or already clamp pretty easily with that. I've used it before.
I thought it was for pulling teeth.
Pulling teeth? What the hell would he be doing with something for pulling teeth? He's got this new sideline?
Getting information.
That would actually work pretty good.
Use that surf.
Yeah, there you go.
Start talking.
Well, pull your teeth out.
How many dinners did you buy, Scott?
I think I was.
Who's lying here? Come on, Scott. We'll try it on you first.
Yeah.
Peanut butter!
All right. Good night, Panther.
Oh my God.
Yeah, actually, we're leaving a little earlier than usual. It's only 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I just was up early today, too.
Yeah, me too.
The barrier.
I smell gas down here again. Is that from the car?
Just, push some gas over here.
All right, Mike. Till next time.
Hold the door open.
Hold the door open.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh wait, he's got something for you. Here we go. It must be something.
Money.
It must be another tool of the week.
No.
And what is it?
Money.
Whoops! Oh, almost stepped on a cricket. Careful, it's not a bee and you're wearing no shoes. What? Doesn't want to leave?
Yeah, kick them up.
Wants to go inside where the air conditioning is. Can't blame him for that.
Alrighty. Till next week, maybe. Maybe we'll get. Wait for the Billy and Jerry show. No guesses on the mileage?
Oh, okay, Scott. I don't remember what the hell you had over there. I'll have to look at the videotape from last week. I'm sure you've been driving this non-stop since last week anyway, so. That's fucked up. The whole fucking crew, all of them had some kind of secret to fucking hide, and some kind of thing they fucked up.
Well, any minute you can take your foot off the brake now. Any minute now.
Yeah, this one's got a medical condition. That one didn't complete his training. The one in the middle is not sure who's in command. I mean, what the fuck?
And then they say, okay, quit, take it back. No power. No, screw it, full power. I'm just wondering what's going to be the outcome of 311 here Sunday afternoon.
311 Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, Chicky.
Oh, well, you know what that's going to be. That's pretty fucking obvious. You know? At the very least, he's facing the loss of his license again. Probably all kinds of fines he can't afford to pay, and maybe jail time. He's a repeat offender. Do it once, you might get away with it. You're gonna pay a fine, yeah. You'd be like Terry's sister there.
I don't.
If you're lucky and you get the right judge.
She didn't get a $500 fine and lost for 3 months.
Probably not.
Not even off of one DUI. Not in 2013. Not in 2013.
Especially in New York.
Yeah, she uphold in New York, right?
Lake George?
Well, okay, so that's what I thought it was up in Salem.
No, Lake George. Oh, Mr. Deer.
Yeah.
On the side of the road waiting for your new car to come along and crunch.
Doubt it.
Then we in the yard bargaining with David for fenders, hood, you know.
She got a DUI in Lake George in the state of New York in 2013.
You got the air conditioning on?
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't feel like it. It feels fucking humid in here.
There's no way that she got a $500 fine.
No.
And lost 3 months. She got more than that.
Yeah, had to have.
Only, and it doesn't, you know.
I don't know. I don't really have much to do with the world of DUIs and
Chicky on the other hand, now he's in the boat with Zach. You know.
Actually, worse than Zach, because Zach didn't lose his license for a decade. You know, he had multiple offenses. They were spread out over a wider period of time, I think. Now, I bet you Chicky blew close to a 2-0, maybe more. He would have had to. You know how he fucking drinks.
Oh, we didn't get that on. They didn't get it on video.
That wouldn't be on video. They would have done that at the station.
I thought they blow you right there on the side of the road.
They blow him on the side of the road? Does that sound really good to put on tape, Scott? I mean, you know how that sounds? Jesus Christ. Oh, man.
Well, you know, the fucking breathalyzer thing, whatever.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised they didn't do that, but I guess maybe, you know, they're a small department. Maybe they didn't have a field breathalyzer kit. I don't know. Maybe it's policy to do it back at the station. And I didn't think they did all that, you know, walk a line and stand on 1 foot crap anymore. I thought it was breathe into this.
Yeah, I thought they do a blood.
That they could do it at a hospital. That requires your consent. But a breathalyzer, you know, you don't have to consent to a breathalyzer.
But if you say no...
Yeah, if you say no, that's almost like an admission of guilt. So, might as well just do it and get it over with.
Let's say you blow into the thing and it's all zeros, and then the cop lies about it. Say, yeah, he blew a 3.0 or whatever. Can they do that?
I'm sure in some countries they probably do. In this country, it'd be a little bit hard to do that.
You're taking you in anyway.
I mean, there has to be something for the officer to gain to do something like that. Either it's something very personal, you know, between you and the officer, or it's like, you know, some countries there's graft involved. You know, okay, we can make this go away, but you're going to have to come up with $1,000 or something like that. You know, but in this country, that generally is not the case. Especially in the day and age of dash cams, and you know, dash cams in this country have been on police cars for a lot longer than they have been on civilian cars. Only now are they appearing, you know, in civilian vehicles.
So where is he now? Behind the high school? Is that where he's at?
I don't know if he's still in jail. If he couldn't make bail, he's still in jail.
I wonder what bail is. How much?
You know, that's set by the judge. I don't know.
I haven't wondered what's the average.
Not a clue. Something else I really have no experience with. You know, I don't have much to do with the criminal justice system. So.
He's not walking around with $500 cash, I'm sure.
Highly unlikely.
I wonder if he's got a credit card and bail himself out.
Don't know. Don't even know if they accept credit cards. I have no clue.
I think they would. I don't know. I have no clue. No idea.
You know, all I know about the criminal justice system comes off television, you know, so.
Speaking of cops on television, is that still on the air?
I imagine it is, but like anything else, it's got a season, you know?
God damn, man. When it was like we got 2 episodes this year, and then it's
You know, frankly, Scott, you've seen it once, you've seen every fucking episode. There's really not a whole lot of difference in all. Only the names and places change. Situations remain exactly the same. It's always the same bullshit.
these are my friend's pants. I don't know how that got in there.
Yeah.
I'm borrowing it for. I'm driving this car for a friend.
Them isn't my drugs.
Yeah.
Stolen? The car is stolen? I
No.
bought this, my friend.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're all like, "No, I didn't know that." Why did you run? I was scared. That's what they always say.
I'm not huffing, officer. I just put gold paint on my face because that's the fashion.
Yeah. Yeah, I just came from the theater.
Yeah. I'm playing C-3PO in the park play of Star Wars, you know? I don't know who the fuck was that told me about the huffing shit. I told you about the huffing shit story?
No.
If somebody told me that out in California, they get high when they're just so broke they have nothing at all for drugs and they can't find any paint or glue or gasoline, they will shit in a bag and inhale the vapors.
Ew!
Yes.
Ah,
Apparently it's true that they would shit in a bag and inhale the fucking methane to get high.
how disgusting! Ew.
That is beyond disgusting. Way beyond disgusting.
There's disgusting, and then there's oh.
Yeah, that is just absolutely nasty.
See, that's a quality high, huh?
Yeah. They'll huff anything. Gasoline, paint, glue, paint thinners. They don't give a shit. Whatever it is. It's got a vapor, propane, you know, they'll huff anything.
Propane and propane accessories. Oh.
Drugs do disgusting things to people. That's just it. You know?
That's why they say crack is whack.
Yeah. Look what meth does to people. Rots their fucking teeth out of their head. Rots their brains. They can't think normally. Nothing. It's just total waste. Might as well take a gun and blow your fucking brains out and get it over with, because that's what you're doing anyway. It's like giving yourself cancer on purpose, you know? It's stupid.
This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs.
Yep. Jerry should listen to that commercial. Just say no.
Just say yes.
She's complaining to me that she's sitting around all day with nothing to do. All she does is stuff her face. And she says the Pillsbury Dove girl quote from you is actually accurate. Now she has to go to the gym or something. Yeah, I can see that happening.
What did she say about that?
Go to the gym. Get the fuck out of here. You go into the refrigerator or the box of ding-dongs and ho-hos and whatever.
12-ounce curls.
Yeah. And all the booze, of course.
That's what I mean, 12-ounce curls.
Yeah. I'll check during the week and see if that other one is still on there. That one's just as fucked up as this one.
Which one?
With the kid in the cockpit. That one was actually it was an Airbus aircraft somewhere over Siberia, and the pilot decided it was okay for his kids to come up and see the cockpit and to let his son sit in the pilot's chair, and something got knocked. Somehow they knocked the autopilot off. The plane went into a tumble, and the kid is the one on the controls, you know.
Shit.
And it augured into the fucking ground, killed everybody on board.
How they determined there's a kid up there.
A long and involved investigation, but they figured it out eventually.
Kind of like the captain of the boat showing off to his buddy, look how close I can get to the land.
Yeah, exactly.
Titanic's still laying on its side, or they do something
Still
with
laying on its side.
God damn.
Will be for a while, I imagine. Nothing but a gigantic pile of scrap.
What about all the mold and PU?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, rotting food, rotting fish, rotting bodies, and whatever else.
Did they get all the bodies off?
I don't know. I think they may have, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm sure there's been all kinds of looters through there and shit, you know.
Did the Coast Guard watching that thing?
They do, but how, you know, if somebody has scuba diving gear, I imagine you can probably get onto it. Especially if you're of that bent, you know, and doing that kind of thing. I mean, look what was happening in our own country down south when they had the tornadoes and shit ripping through Oklahoma or wherever. You know, they had fucking people going in and stripping houses of copper and everything, you know, and right in the middle of it all. People are scumbags, they really are. This is what comes of allowing a large criminal element to exist in your midst. In the old days, they had the noose. They used it with a wild abandon, and it worked, at least for the most part. They kept it under control. You know, vermin control, basically. Quality of life. Well, now some states have the castle doctrine shit, so if you do catch somebody fucking with your shit, you can just fucking kill them.
Yeah. That's what she spends her day doing, going to the gym.
Oh yeah, you wait for that. You're waiting a long fucking time.
But she said she was bored.
Oh, she sits there looking at the fucking internet all day. Who you kidding? Or watching television. Internet porn addict. And she complains she can't find a job. I said, well, that's not surprising considering your work record.
They said all those teenage kids, they were all like, they said nothing was getting done.
There's a shock.
And I see lights.
Oh, somebody's in trouble. Do we have a chickie incident going on here?
See if you can get it.
No, there's nobody out of the car. State trooper.
Oh!
Oh, yes. Somebody was walking the line.
You know what that looked like?
Who? Terry? Oh boy, I couldn't really catch who it was.
No, it was a girl. Did you get it though?
A brief flash of it. Not much, obviously.
Did you see the walk? She's walking the line.
Yeah, I saw.
Walk the line. No. Wait till Mike sees us. We got a DUI.
Yeah.
Except somebody we don't know though.
Well, she may not be drunk. Who knows? But usually, if they have her walking the line, they got a reason.
Yeah. I want to see that after.
It'll be up next week. That I remember was a part of the tape right before we reached Hannaford's and Pauling. All right. I only caught a brief 2-second glimpse of that. That was
I
it.
wonder how much of it the camera got.
2 seconds. We're going past it almost 60 miles an hour.
No, 40.
Oh, 4, whatever it was. It's
I slowed to 40.
Still too quick for me to really get much.
I agree with Mike though. You know, they do kind of feel bad about the guy. You know, even though it is Chicky. You know.
You know what? I don't waste any more feeling bad for him. Because I know what his life has been. He had every opportunity to clean himself up. Not once, but 100 fucking times. You know, it was his choice to throw his fucking life away, and that's exactly what he did. There's plenty of people out there that would give anything to have had the opportunities he had. He could have given himself an excellent education. He could have done any number of things, even retired and lived off just the proceeds of the money.
The interest, yeah.
The interest alone, and never had to work a day in his life if he wanted to. But he wanted to drink and drug and do stupid shit, and that's what he did. So I have and now he's putting the rest of us at fucking risk, cruising around drunk. The person he hits could be you, or me, or anybody else.
And his liver looks like beef jerky.
That's his own business, he did that to himself. And I don't begrudge him if he wants to drink. At this point, what difference does it make? Drink, by all means, drink. I don't care. That's your right. Get as drunk as you want. Stay that way. Don't fucking drive. That's all we ask. Don't fucking drive. Sit home and drink. Take a fucking cab. Get a ride. You know, there's so many fucking alternatives to driving your own car if you want to go out and get drunk. All you'd have to do is pick up the phone, call the local police, and say, I'm intoxicated, I don't want to drive, can you please help me get home? And they'll do it. Taxi cab companies will do it. They often offer that service too. Even if you don't have any money. You know, I'm intoxicated, can you please help me get home? That's all you got to do. You get in your own car, despite every warning not to do it, and you get caught, well, hey, you know, you had every opportunity, and you fucked up.
Just as long as it doesn't become a weekly thing, calling up the cops. All right, it's me again.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit.
You know, better that than fucking be driving around.
That's true, though.
Because he could kill somebody. If he kills himself, okay, it's just him. But he could kill somebody else. And he was a friend of Harry's also. You know? He knows what the fuck happened and why, and still he chooses to do that. Boy, there's a lot of fog out here. That's the swamp, I guess.
Humidity.
Yeah, the swamp. Gases, humidity, and everything else.
I know all about the swamp gases. Smelling it all night.
Jesus Christ. He was in fine form tonight. Oh, my God. Fucking green cloud was hovering around his chair.
Good thing we didn't light a match.
I'm surprised the barbecue grill didn't explode him farting outside like that. God only knows what the hell he's been eating all weekend. Other people might take Beano to take care of gas problem. They'll be taking the opposite of whatever that is to fucking create one.
Man, fix that. Ugh. Skunk.
Another one.
Skunk a week.
Part of nature. Just one of the many critters we share the area with.
It's one thing to get a DUI out here. If you're in the military and you get one,
I know.
you don't know the meaning of the word of being screwed. That takes on a whole new meaning. You know?
Because it's the kind of thing that is not an accident.
Mm-hmm. That's how the military views it.
Yeah, it's not. It's not you tripped and fell down the stairs and broke your leg. That's an accident. You get pulled over, DUI, lose your life, everything else. That's not an accident. That's you made a choice.
And then
You had other options, and you decided to do this. The worst possible choice, and now, you're going to pay for it.
there was only one person that I kind of didn't know, but was telling me that he actually got out at waiting. He got charged with the DUI, but the Navy never found out about it. but it was very special circumstances. And if there's a naval base or a military base nearby, guess what? The local police are going to be like this with the base.
Yeah.
And anytime one of your boys gets in trouble, that's the first people that they call up is, all right, we got one of yours.
Yeah.
That's the first, you know, he had got a DUI, but it was in, it was the place, they didn't, oh, pew. Did you see it? Oh. Yeah. It's always right around here.
Well, this is the, there's a lot of open country around here, and a lot of critters live here.
Yeah. Yeah, it was someplace where there wasn't, well, that local police department did not call the police. But he did go to jail. He got fingerprinted, got charged with the DUI, and he said he got lucky. He said then he went to court, paid fines, and all this other shit, lost his license. But that's the only one that I heard of in 20 years that that did not get reported. But he said he said he never told nobody.
Well, got away with it. Sometimes that may happen. But
Sometimes, yeah, it's rare.
that is the exception. It is not the rule.
Yeah, but he said he didn't get away with the DUI though. He got it.
Yeah, well, I mean,
lost his license for like a year, but he didn't tell the military about it because then, once they find out, but then the thing is they're gonna find out because now you got to start going to court. This night he said he kept going on leave, or he took like a day off, or I need 3 days here, or I want to put in for a week's vacation. That's what he kept going for all these court appearances and like lawyers' visits, and he got out of it though. He wasn't a bad person though, but that's rare that he kept that quiet like that.
Yeah. Zach and Chicky, two of a pair. Chicky at least has the built-in excuse that he burned his mind out on drugs and heavy-duty booze for so many years that he may not even be capable of making any kind of rational decisions anymore that make sense. Yeah, he may be like a permanent drunk. Zach, on the other hand, did what he did to himself while stone cold sober, and it's just, yeah, he had his DUIs too, but he wasn't an alcoholic totally.
Full blown.
Yeah, he wasn't, years and years of heavy duty drinking,
heavy duty lying,
and of course, what led up to it all was all his own fault, probably done sober.
Yeah,
all that bullshit in the military.
Getting all these girls pregnant and having all these children.
Christ. I only hope that the kids take after. I'm not sure I want to say take after their mothers. How smart could the mothers have been to be fornicating with the likes of him? This is who you choose to have a kid with? What are you, stupid? Can you provide for that child? Does he have any fucking brains? This is what you want to father your children? So how fucking smart could they have been?
Maybe they were drunk.
Probably. I would not be surprised at that at all. Two drunken idiots producing an idiot. It's just, I hope that's not the case, but I fear it is. An inevitability.
Boy, everybody's out tonight.
Well, it's early yet. That's why. We're a little earlier than we usually are. It's only 1 o'clock in the morning. Usually we're coming home at about a little after 2. The bars are still letting out.
I was saying I'll never do this again.
So,
Chicky.
yeah, okay. I'm not even sure he's capable of that much.
His liver looks like the tanning mom from Jersey.
I'm guessing, yeah. I mean, you abuse yourself to that point. That's what you got left. It's called cirrhosis of the liver. It's something that happens to heavy-duty drinkers, over time.
So what happened? Mike's camera died,
No.
or he just stopped the video after that.
Well, it would have run out of power in another 2-3 minutes, he said. It's only a cell phone. It's not really a dedicated video camera.
It sounded like there was wrestling fighting in the
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's hard to hold a camera like that steady. It's kind of like the Bloggy. You got to be holding the camera all the time. It's a pain in the ass. This one has a handle on it, so it's a lot easier.
Maybe Terry will come out next week. We'll see how she's doing.
I have no idea.
She's got to know that Mike is not planning on going back down there. Or does she?
I have no idea. I don't know.
So, I'm scary Mike, huh? Not anymore.
Well, she knew that was going on YouTube. She knew Mike would see it. You know? So, you know.
I still didn't see that video
Which one?
of us going down to the plaza.
You didn't? We played it 2-3 times at Mike's house. Fortunately, the camera didn't fuck up until after you guys had left. We're around. Snakes and frogs and lizards.
Well, I'd love to have seen a video of that snake in your backyard there.
Oh, well, we didn't have the camera at the time. Seen quite a few snakes this year. Not gigantic ones, just snakes.
I wonder what it was. If it was a pine snake or a...
No, the big one down there in the mine is a water moccasin. Those are the only snakes that get that big, you know? Outside of the tropics, anyway. The only snakes around here that get that big, I should say.
Pine snakes, so they're huge.
That could be what I saw at Ian's place. I don't know. No, actually, I think that was a rattlesnake at Ian's place.
Because if it was like really thick, like this big, and about 4 or 5 feet long, that's a pine snake.
This one was, I'm guessing, about 4 feet long, thick as my arm.
That could have been a pine snake.
But I'm pretty sure I saw rattles at the end of its tail.
Oh. No, pine snakes don't have that.
And it was a
just
diamond.
big.
It was the diamond pattern of a timber rattler. A very dangerous snake. But it didn't want anything to do with us. It was heading in the opposite direction at full speed. But sometimes they can be aggressive.
They get scarily big, just look huge. That's
Well, when it's a good diet for them to eat. Lots of nice fat mousies and rats and things like that. Maybe rabbits, maybe, or if the snake's big enough, full-grown rabbit.
like I said, that whole base is a wildlife preserve. It's like
So you're gonna have stuff
20% base, 80% woods, and it's all fenced in, more or less, between the two highways. And it's I can't remember how many acres. It's miles. It's miles. You know, they got the tank range out there. It's miles. So it's all property down there. It's all. So that's why they got a big tick problem too.
Well, it's anywhere around here.
Huge tick problem. They got deer. You got tick problem. All the bears are hiding in there. That's why I say it's not uncommon to see that these black bears coming out. Not one sighting in 50 years. A lot of them in there.
Well, you leave them alone, they'll leave you alone. Don't go near the fucking cubs, that's all.
That's what I tell you at Indoc.
Police up your garbage, don't leave food around. They know humans are dangerous. They don't want to come near you unless they have to. Now, some bears are very territorial. You gonna forget about the light again or no?
Oh no, I know about the light. Screw me over.
Grizzly bears, for instance, can be territorial. So can polar bears. Them you have to treat differently.
Not only do they want food, they want you.
You are food. Things the size of a Cadillac, you are food to something that big. In the animal kingdom, generally anything smaller and weaker than you are is food. Whoa, Oh, another deer. Whoa.
Yeah, I see him stopping and looking.
Yeah, that's twice in one night.
Got nothing to live for. Let's wait for me.
Yeah. Well, a road like this, you got to expect it, you know. This is their habitat we're going through.
Made it, no deer.
Yep. And he caught the light.
See?
Yeah.
I'd be sitting here.
Mm-hmm.
Nice light. Had somebody behind me coming that way once. I went down Root Avenue. I'm like, yeah, you're a dumbass.
Oh.
He's sitting at the light. I made up. I still see him sitting there. Like, yep.
Gotta be careful around here too, because they like to walk up and down the bike path
Deer?
at night. Yeah. Well, there's grass alongside the bike path. They eat it, you know. Shrubs and whatnot. They're always there.
Speaking of,
What? Oh, look at this! My goodness. That's 3 times. Oh, what are you doing? What are you
getting him
doing?
on video.
Yeah, I can get it. Don't scare it.
Oh,
That's
oh,
my
yeah.
pet deer.
Oh,
Stands outside my door at night.
oh, really?
Sometimes. I see tracks. I don't know if it's that one or not. Could be anyone.
Well, I don't want him to hit my car.
No. 3 times in one night. All right, Scott. I guess.
Well, you're on next week.
Okay. Till next week then. Oh, we'll see what the next installment and all the various stories is. Maybe there'll be another topper. Well, Copper. Yeah, we're watching as it's coming on the air, isn't it?
I guess.
Yeah, so there'll be just one more next week, I guess. One more episode. I forget it's not a whole season we're watching. All right.